I decided to go and do my own homework on the Barbary ships. I just wanted to understand a bit more. It seems that these were happening. They were taking the people. But in the 1700s, what it was is all the other countries had kind of an insurance policy to stop them taking their passengers. But what happened was, in the Independence Day of 1783, that all changed everything. It was Morocco, Algiers, Libya and Tunisia who were doing the Barbary ships. And after that, lots of wars started happening. It's even how we get to Tripoli. They fought the Algiers. 1816, well, if we believe these dates, the UK and Dutch got involved, and it went on like that. So right into the middle of the 18th century that it was still happening, and they went to war with them to stop it. So, wow. I think Italy and Sicily got involved by allowing people to gather here in ships and stuff. But they had insurance policies to stop these people taking their passengers off the ships. It must have been absolutely horrific to go out. Hey, if you travel, you'll probably be taken by a Barbary ship. Because they had certain areas, they had quite a big area which they were farming in. So it must have been absolutely horrific. I've never heard until my research now, in the last sort of 6 months, a year, of these Barbary ships. And now there's masses of information. But I just think it's incredible that there was insurance policies taken out to stop them taking your passengers. And then the Independence Day of 1783 changed everything. And then they had to go fighting and so forth and sorting these people out, which went on for quite a while, because they were talking about wars in 1816, so that's 40 years. Sounds horrific, doesn't it, to think that they were taking all the people. And then what they said was that if you were a captain or something, you got treated different. If you were one of the poorer people, you were just shackled. Loads and loads of them were shackled together in the ship. But if you were a passenger or you were a captain, you got treated a bit differently. But it's just absolutely incredible. Yeah, who was running who then? Anyway, that was my little bit of history that I found out today. I just went through a few videos and they were all saying the same thing. Barbary ships. They ruled everything. Just when you think that you knew quite a lot about history or whatever it is, you realise that you don't know nothing. And this Barbary ship comes in, like Spanish flu comes in. Like, there's just these parts of history I knew nothing about. And it's not like everybody's going, hey, the Barbary ships or whatever, talking about these things. They're not. So it's quite I'm just quite amazed at this whole other history, which still could have been Tartaria in the 1700s. Yeah. It's just hard to have this concept of this whole life was totally different. I actually believe that we've all been slaves. That's why we're so moved around, and you'll be English, but you'll have a Spanish or an Italian or a European family. So why were we moved? Did they come here? And yeah, it's quite incredible to realise that your history is totally different. I thought the UK ran everything, remember? We took over most of the world, didn't we? Well, while we're taking over the world, everybody else is taking over us. I'm just quite gobsmacked. Nothing ever adds up and just gets more and more complicated. But anyway, I just wanted to add that to this little video. And yeah, I think we've all been slaves. We all need to just get on and forget the past, because we don't even know if it's real. We don't know how real the past is. They're just stories for us. So, yeah. And anyway, what, are we going to hate people 200-300 years? You can't. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video.